Seems kind of weird.
Good morning.
Yeah, that guy, when he hits you, that was just insane though, the damage he did. I might wait for a nighttime and we do go in there and kill him.
Oh.
A horse like that must cost us.
Yeah, and that guy just had unlimited stamina, it felt like. Yeah, it's this burnt out, which is like an army camp. They're taking over a town. Brutal place. For the first soldier was like normal, so that was like nothing, but that one with the axe was a bit more special. Like it was like one the right. So let's see, explore over here and see what pops up. Go down. Cottenberg is over there. I think she is in Cottenberg. I think. Okay, and why was he hostile? Hostile town or?
Whoa.
Rund. They are neutral here. Okay. Rabors is another one they don't like us in. Which? That's what was it. There was no military here though. That was just to ride through, but they are not happy in that town for some reason. They do not like us. What happens here? Looks like a black. Blacksmith over here somewhere. Look around a bit. Close that place.
Whoa! Whoa!
Here we go.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
So, how's your work coming along?
What's it to you? Get lost before I pull your tongue out with a pair of tongs.
Kiss my arse.
Take care, sir.
What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I'm backing up.
Whoa! Whoa!
Horse trader, huh?
Right away. I bet they can't wait for us to join up. Have you ever even heard of Not at all. But I'm pretty handy with a flail. I reckon bashing some dolt isn't so different from threshing wheat. And what's more,
What time is it?
every other day. My God! On that much, I'd even bash the priest over the head with a flail. God bless.
Rune
I'll be with you,
hammer.
sir.
How's it going here in Grund? Anything new?
Kona, the blacksmith's wife, came by my place for a chat the other day. She's always having trouble with her little ones, and it's making her miserable. She told me about it a while back, and now she's brought it up again. And she mentioned she was looking for some muscle from out of town. It surprised me. That's why I remember it. You're an outsider, and you look like you can handle yourself. Perhaps you can drop by. She'll be glad, and so will I. I don't know what else there is to tell.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Wash our horse.
This horse must have cost a pretty groschen.
Right, listen to what I have to say. Whoa, can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. I hear he's celebrated from Berg, and they can't praise him high enough in the city. He kicked out all the dishonest officials and got rid of all the murderers and thieves. And they say they don't mind
I was taking care of some business with Hannah at the stud farm when I heard you needed someone with a stout heart and a strong arm.
Well, that's true, yes. Have you come to help me?
I can't say yes until I know what's going on. Tell me, and I'll see if there's anything I can do to help.
All right. Thank you. So listen, there's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Broodhans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wages it in fights.
I think I understand now. But what about your husband? Couldn't he take care of it?
But he tried, of course. As soon as I heard Tomlin had one, I sent Demir over there right away. But the poor wretch came back black and blue.
What is a Thunderstone?
Well, they're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are Thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface. And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
What can these stones do?
Lots of things. If you have one, it protects you from all harm, helps you in battle, and brings good luck. It also wards off and cures diseases. And if you put it into the rafters of your cottage, you'll be protected from fire and all manner of other calamities.
What does the Thunderstone look like?
Well, from what I saw of Tomlin's, it's the size of a grown man's fist, perhaps a tad bigger, sort of elongated and curiously shaped. It's flat on one side and has a round hole through the middle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help. And now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to help me.
All right. I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you. This means so much to me.
We could really steal
Bring
it.
it to you.
I shall. Don't you worry about that. We've got some groschen put by, so you'll be handsomely rewarded. I'm also on good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse from her. And I'll pray and intercede for you, I swear.
All right. You have yourself a deal. I'll go to Horshan and take on that Tomlin fellow.
God bless you. The Broodhans have a big farm. There's a wayside shrine in front of the gate and an orchard out the back. That's where you should find him. But be careful and don't underestimate him. The stone has great power and it won't be easy. God bless you, sir.
Okay, where's this place then? Oh, it's just. Oh. All over there. First info person here.
What would you like, friend?
How's life been treating you, innkeeper?
Fine, thanks for asking. The foundry workers are always mighty thirsty in the evening after slaving away at those hot furnaces all day long. They drink so much ale, I can hardly keep up with bringing it over.
So?
So, I can't really complain. I'm not the type of innkeeper to get an inn only to complain about it being full.
What's life like here? Is there anything new?
We live the best we can. The silver works are operating at full capacity, and the stables are doing well too, from what I've heard. If only those Hungarian bastards would fuck off already. That reminds me. Do you need a horse by any chance? Our Hannah is the local expert. I'm sure she'd be happy to help you.
What's new around here?
The only interesting thing I've heard is that Zadmir the blacksmith finally got himself a new apprentice. A handy fella, he says. He was cursing for ages that he couldn't find anyone who could hold a hammer properly. Maybe he'll be satisfied now. And that's about it.
Interesting news. Thank you, innkeeper. I'll have a look at the wares.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Yes, no, there's a new activity over there. Don't talk to. Or the bee friend, maybe. Check out the activity.
Whoa! Whoa!
Good day,
Praise be Jesus Christ.
now and forever.
Excuse me. Are you Behuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back to that life.
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Raniek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always.
Raniek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
That fella will never learn, and he's already lost everything. He won a really nice bow once, and he's had nothing but bad luck ever since.
Do you know where I could find him now?
Last time he told me he had a game arranged in Pshitoki. Maybe he's still there.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll find him there. I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you anyway.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins. Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you. Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway? Just as I thought.
I didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here. At my brother's grave.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye. We were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him.
Well, that's not going to help him much. He needs you, not your prayers.
I can give him nothing more than a sincere prayer.
Prayer certainly can't hurt, but do you think it will be enough?
Enough for starters. What more do you want?
Your muscles. The devil told me you're as strong as a bull when you're furious.
And here I was, thinking you wanted to set the devil on the right path. Listen to me very carefully, you brat. Either we pray, or I'll show you what these muscles are capable of.
Oh. Aye, all right. Let's pray for him together, then.
Yes, that would be best. Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me. Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctificata or no man's tomb. Adventet ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter her. Your turn now.
Hard, huh?
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this. Pater Noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra.
All right, I know the rest. Panem most room. Quote, idi.
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo.
Amen. I know it too. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
Don't know why he got upset with me when I told him the right stuff to do things. He was here to learn, huh? Let's see what the activity is.
Quick!
Go!
wondering if you'd...
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
Do you believe in the power of thunderstones?
Of course. How else could Tomlin beat me but with the stone's help? A thunderstone is a rare and powerful thing. It's not a matter of belief. That's just the way it is. Just like when you build a cottage or a barn. You put a dead chicken or cock under the threshold to protect against disease and evil forces. You bury a pot with a few groschen and other small treasures in the corner of the room to bring the farm good fortune and protection. And on the roof, it's best to plant common house leek so lightning doesn't strike the building and set it on fire.
Wise words. When I settle down, I'll remember your advice, and I'll be sure to put house leek on top of my forge. Hey, you, it's Dimir. I need to talk to you about your fight with Tomlin.
I got battered, and I'm not proud of it, so I'd rather not dwell on it.
Look, I want to help Kona get that stone, so I could really use your experience.
Ah, I see. All right, then. And thanks a lot for wanting to help us.
So tell me, how can I beat Tomlin?
Look at it this way. I'm bigger, but he's faster. So I thought that if I got up really close to him, he'd lose that advantage and I'd use brute force to overcome him.
Sounds about right. I'd do the same in your position.
Well, yeah, it's a great plan. But he's really handy, and he's a born fighter. I tried a few times. But whenever I went to grab him, he'd wriggle out of the way. Then, during one attempt, he grabbed my hand, tripped me, and put me in a headlock. At which point, all I could do was eat dirt in that pigsty where Tomlin likes to fight.
Sakra. That doesn't bode well for me.
Well, yeah, he's certainly a handful. But I still think my plan was a good one. So my advice would be to do exactly what I did. Just be careful not to get caught like I was. He looks a bit of a milksop at first glance, but he's as strong as an ox. Keep a safe distance. Avoid making pointless strikes, and only attack him when you're sure it'll work. And when, or rather if, you manage to grab him, pound him as hard as you can. Don't let up, and don't give him a chance to turn around.
Sound advice. That makes sense. I'll try that. Rumor has it you have a very skilled apprentice.
Matthias? That's right. The lad has got a God-given talent. Just look at this dagger he made me. Have you ever seen such fine work?
Pretty good work. For a village blacksmith. I expected worse.
Village blacksmith? What are you yammering about, you horse face? You've never seen anything so fine in your entire life.
Calm down. I'm telling you, I've been forging daggers like this with my father since I was a young lad.
Know what, you master of masters? I bet my apprentice is a better blacksmith than you. What do you say?
How would a bet like that work?
You'll give me a few groschen as a deposit and forge a hunting sword. Matthias is just working on one now. And if you forge a better one, you'll get both swords and I'll give you back twice as many groschen.
And of course, you'll be the judge, right?
Well, of course. But I'll decide fairly, don't you worry.
And what if my sword isn't better?
Then you lose and I keep the groschen. What else? Am I supposed to stick them up my arse? Do you take the bet or not?
Sure.
I accept. I'll knock you down a peg and make some money while I'm at it.
You haven't won yet, Master Blacksmith.
And let's see, we got some Hmm. It's competition sword we're supposed to use, or? It says hunting sword on. Which this is. I guess it is this one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ be praised.
G'day, g'day.
The heck, game?
Good doggy. Good boy. Greetings to you.
Good to see you, friend.
What the?
This'll take a bit longer.
All right.
Have to hammer it more evenly. This won't take long now.
The only one progress in this game, the more little bugs here and there we encounter. I heated it up a little bit too much in the beginning. Quality free.
What would you like?
I brought you the hunting sword.
Aye, I saw you work. You shouldn't hunch over the anvil so much. Your back will ache when you're as old as I am.
Right. Thanks for the advice. Can we get on with our bet?
All right, all right. Wait here. I'll go and fetch Matthias, and we'll see which one of you is the better blacksmith. Well then, let's see what you made.
Feast your eyes.
What about you, Matthias?
Here it is, master.
Let's see here. That's impossible. Such balance. I'm sorry, Matthias, but his sword is better.
What?
Listen, lad. You're wasting your talent here. If you're ever in Kuttenberg, ask for Nicholas Crondell. He's the best armorsmith in the region. He might take you on as his apprentice.
Thanks for the advice. But where's my prize?
Here's your money.
Thank you kindly, master. And you, give me the sword.
What? Forget it. That blade of yours will fall apart any moment anyway. It may look nice, but if we're fighting with them, I'd slice you to ribbons.
Take a good look at me, you yokel. You really want to fight me?
I'm looking at you, all right. But all I see is a loudmouth chicken shit. So, are you going to fight or shit yourself?
Very well. If you want to get your ass kicked on top of all that, I'll be happy to oblige.
Don't get too cocky now. We'll see who'll be picking their teeth up off the ground.
Break a leg, Matthias.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
We're done here.
You've got some nerve. Cheating and then showing up back here like nothing happened.
Cheating? What are you talking about?
Don't make excuses and give me your sword. You're lucky I don't kick your ass.
All right, all right. Calm down.
What the heck? He took out his sword, though. The heck was this
Thank
bullshit?
you very much, my friend. And if you ever feel like losing again, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I hope you fall on it and tear yourself a new asshole.
Ha! It was nice seeing you too.
Huh. Okay. So it is a fist fight. It looked like he took out a weapon first, but I guess he put it away. That's why I put my weapon.
Greetings to you.
I brought you the hunting
Okay,
sword.
blah 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 blah.
Well then,
Feast.
what about you?
Here it is.
Let's listen. If you're
Thanks.
here's
Thank you. And you,
What? That blade.
take a good look.
I'm.
Very well. If you want to get...
Don't get too.
break a leg, Matthias.
I'll kill you. You want to...
Because when I take it... Oh, I think I know why. I have to put... I have to... unequip that one. Can I...
I'll sort you out nicely. Show what you're made of.
Take that! Get him! His sword's about to break.
I yield. Mercy.
Yeah. That was weird. So just because I took out the shield last time, I cheated.
Like that? I know I lost.
You betrayed him.
But you haven't paid. I believe you were supposed to
In
give
what
me your
way
sword.
did you betray him?
Choke on it.
Nothing special. But maybe I'll get a few groschen for it.
I hope someone stabs you with it.
How far did you get? That's weird though. So it was cheating when I put out my sword and shield. That was bullshit. So yes. No, okay. Okay, then that's done. Let's go over here and do the filing part. Oh yeah. I can probably sell you those.
How can I help you today, friend?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Let's see, so... Sell. And we have a little bit of money. That those guys were bandits. We already knew that since with the story. We get to know that they are. You learn that by I can't remember. It's something in the quest line that tells us that they are. The interrogation that we did just confirmed it. It was nothing new. We already knew that the bandits were down there. Because it has to do with the wedding. And what you do with those guys. I don't know if you did that part with the where you went to that what's it called, Senheim or something like that, where the wedding was. Because when you go there, you learn some stuff. But how I found out that they were bandits there was because, oh yeah, no, now I remember exactly what it was. Because when you are in that, because he sends you to go to the camp to, because he Von Otto wants, or what is Otto von Berg wants to have those people. So he sends us down there to tell them to come back. So what we did, when we were there and Hans were talking to his called leader, what I did was enter their prison because I wasn't allowed to get in there. He was pretty abrupt about that. So I knocked out that guard and took his keys and walked into the jail, and then there is the real leader of that place. So he tells you that they are the crooks who've taken over the place. And there's very, very few people who've done that part. I noticed that when I checked I got an achievement and it was like 0.6% of all players who done that part. Yeah, you can. You can get the information through the interrogation anyway. But you get a nice achievement for it. So the interrogation was for me just confirming stuff and having a little fun with the torturing part, slapping him around and stuff. Holy shit, that was... Okay, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna get this. We can...
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
Okay. I can say it like this, Moonwalker. You will be surprised what is gonna be happening in the next hour and two for you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Convince me with that price.
You may think you know what's gonna happen.
And come again.
You have no idea. Be ready for a roller coaster, that's all I'm saying. So, what does those do, by the way? Other. Night. Does it do anything? Yeah, I think I have a Knight's one, right? Yeah, best ones.
Heads.
Hey. Yeah, let's over there and see if we can fight. Let's go down this way so we can get some more fog the map some more. Yeah, but that's good. I know there's a blacksmith there because I have stuff we need to sell.
Whoa!
What do you think I did, Moonwalker? Did we show weakness? No.
My, what a beautiful horse.
No mercy for the weak. The problem was that... Okay, what happened there was not a good thing, but the way his dad was like, no, I'm not gonna give him up, blah blah blah. That was like on him, you know? Oh, there's a blacksmith there. Am I logged in? Yeah, no, but so we slaughtered everybody. Yeah.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Am I allowed in here, or is this It's always risky when you're walking into a place. If it is gonna be like friendly or not friendly.
Greetings, what do you need?
Trade.
I'll have a look at the wares.
What do you have, buddy? How much money do you have? Not much. See if he has anything. Upgrade. Carpenter's axe. Sure, we can buy that one.
Word about the price.
Very well.
If you paid attention, did you have the feast, Moonwalker, already? So you are at the quest where you're supposed to go to where you're supposed to be writing down. You already had the feast the evening before, right? Yeah. If you paid attention to what happened at the feast, you might know something. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you. If you only paid attention there. I'm gonna...
Here. And something for your trouble.
Many thanks. I was glad to be of
Get
help to
a
you,
good
sir.
reputation there. If you pay attention to the feast, you will know. You might suspect something. That's the only thing. Okay, so this is a mining thing here. No, but enjoy it. I mean, for the next 2 hours, you're gonna have a roller coaster in the game, then. I say enjoy the ride. Ah, cool. Yeah, then you're gonna have some fun.
Quick,
But I noticed there are more bugs in the game the further in the game I've gone. Little quirky things. No crashes, it's just the weird stuff happening in the game.
That's mine. Oi.
Whoa.
Well, let's see here now. Like you had a crash, I remember. I haven't had that though.
Why are you always picking on Tobias?
Just take a look at him. If he was any dumber, he'd be eating out of a trough with the pigs. Do you know he talks to animals? He talks to his mutts like they understand him. He'd be better off barking and pissing on the fence like them. But when we managed to get him drunk, now that's fun.
Tobias goes drinking with you?
No, but all you have to do is give him wine and tell him it's apple cider. A little of that and he's completely wasted. Then you should see the shit he gets up to. The last time that idiot almost drowned because he went to fish the moon out of the pond. We told him it was a silver platter.
Find something better to do and leave Tobias alone.
Mind your own business. I reckon that moron doesn't even know when someone's yanking his pizzle. Lord knows if there's anything left in that hollow of his.
Do you want to fight?
Sure, I could go for one. Do you have money to bet?
Of course.
I'm glad to hear it. Get ready and we can get started.
My granny can punch up.
Oh, just as I was gonna.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Okay, so
I'll paint you black and blue.
how the heck could he hit in my? There we go. Have to stay close to him, like oh no, this guy. But
I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard.
Sacre! I reckon I cut off more than I could chew. You really know how to fight.
Thanks for the fight.
Here's your bet, and a little on top. I don't like giving it up, but I keep my word. And don't forget to go and see Tomlin. His jaw's gonna drop when he hears some out of town and kicked all our asses.
He couldn't feel his left arm, and that he was seeing things.
And he was dead in the morning. Poor thing.
Aye. He had his whole life in front of him. And next thing you know, he's being buried.
Take care. Best of luck.
Take care. Best of luck.
like fighting in here, because the ground is uneven and stuff, it's really hard to
You need some help.
like dodging and stuff doesn't always work like it should in there.
Greetings. How are you? And to you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the other fight. Okay, let's do it like this. We go and grab our stuff.
Quick.
We can make some money over there. The blacksmiths. Oh, and we get that gear.
Quick.
quick! Whoa, whoa!
He gave us a
Greetings.
beating there. Let's see here then. We have so much stuff in here that I need to sell. Man. So the one I have right now, so this one is slightly better. Not much, but a little bit better. So I think I'm gonna... I can use it now actually. That one is... I'm sure it has good charisma, but shit conspicuousness though. I guess we can use it. I might have. I'm fine. No, I don't.
Oh well. Now just this.
But this one, Warhorse one, is worse. These are better. Actually have this. Yeah, slightly better. I think the other ones are going to be even better though. Not better.
Greetings to you two.
Let's see. This one is slightly better. Ah, it's an ugly helmet though. Go to the horse. Slightly better. Put that on now. I need shoes. These takes up both slots, so... Question is, that is gonna be better. That's a lot to beat, 258. I don't think that would be better.
Ugh, what a mess.
Let's see, armor.
What now?
There. Let's see. Other. Here's some stuff. Let's see, what time is it?
Where did I put it?
We have time to go and sell now. How did it go with the vending machines then, Walker?
Quick! God!
2 perks.
Quick!
Yeah, you should wash yourself up.
What do you have for sale?
Okay, so let's see here then. It's these then. We want those. We have about... Oh, crap.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Oh, there is something to my liking. Yeah, I forgot I need to get it from the horse first. Up there.
What would you like, sir?
What do you have for...
We want to buy this. And then we're gonna sell like a buttload of stuff. What else do you have? Nothing. And we close the deal.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
So we got these. Okay. So let's see. So next is go to the other blacksmith up here and sell off some.
My God. Greetings.
Same
Hey,
to you.
what are you doing? Back to work.
Hail!
Only 3 in the afternoon. What the heck, man?
Good boy.
Yeah, you better be working. Okay, let's get some more stuff from the horse, though I don't think we are gonna be able to sell much. This is also so annoying that you have to sometimes really wait until they, or you have to get like in a certain
What would you like,
distance
friend?
angle to get to chat with them sometimes.
Show me your wares.
Okay, what do you have? You don't have any arrows I'm interested in. And here's 219. I'm gonna be able to sell. One item.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Yeah, still have a lot of money here in our gauntlets and legs. And our miscellaneous stuff.
This horse must have cost a pretty lot.
Let's see, what can we do? I talk to Tomlin and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fight him though. Let's get that heal going. Weak one.
Quick!
Oops. Rolling in the mud.
Whoa!
Good afternoon.
I beat all your men.
Well, I'm jiggered, but I'm impressed. You're good. Here you go. We know how to appreciate a good fighter here. Not long ago, I heard the hired hands in Miskovitz spend the long hours away by fighting. You can go see for yourself if it's true.
That sounds quite good.
And in Kutenberg, they fight in a tavern called the Hole in the Wall. The name suits it perfectly. So don't expect to be treated kindly.
That sounds worse. But I'll see. Maybe I'll go there and take a look sometime.
Oh, by the way, Darling was looking for you. Go and see him. He'll be glad.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the Berg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right. And my conscience was getting the better of me. Well, as for you, you've cut the locals down to size. Impressive work. So there's nothing here for you now. But if those fists of yours are still itching, you could try your luck over in Miskovitz. Blood runs hot in those lads, so you'll fit right in like a thumb up an arse. And if you're as stupid as you are brave, there's a shit pit in the Berg they call the Hole. They're hard as nails there. Beat the shit out of each other with iron gloves. Fucked up if you ask me, but each to his own.
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya? Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
But Kona from Grund really needs the stone.
Yeah, I know. She came by. And I told her, as I've told everyone else, that I found the stone, so by rights, it's mine. Not just anyone can find a stone like that. Only a person it's destined for. It wouldn't be right to give it to someone else. That would be tempting fate, and nothing good would come of it.
I want to see the stone first.
You what? Don't you believe me? Everyone here knows I have it.
Well, exactly. Everybody knows you have it, so why not show it to me? Besides, I've never seen a magic thunderstone, and here's my chance. I may never have another.
All right. Have it your way, then. Here it is. almost as smooth as glass, and pointed at the end. It fits into your hand just right.
Wait, is this really it?
Of course.
I don't think it is.
Well, I think you know fuck all about it, and you wouldn't recognize a thunderstone if it dropped out of the sky onto your head.
Oh no, wait. I read something about that. How was it? A thunderstone, otherwise known as fulgur conditum, is an earthly mass struck by lightning, which then conceals itself within. This stone lies buried deep under the earth before ascending to the surface after 7 days. A round hole is punched in the stone itself by the thunderbolt. But your stone has no hole.
Oh, you're a scholar, are ya?
Well, I learned enough to spot when someone tries to hoodwink me with a rock they picked up in a creek.
I didn't mean to deceive you.
Stop fucking me around. I need to find the thunderstone. Do you have it or not?
I don't have it now. I really did find a thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
You're forgiven. I might have done the same in your place. And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was our Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before it disappeared.
And you didn't do anything about it?
Of course I fucking did. I went to wring their necks, but they disappeared like the steam from my piss. They must have seen me and bolted, which only confirmed
That was also
my
an
suspicions.
expression.
I haven't
Like
had any
the
luck
steam
finding them
from my
since then,
piss.
though. And I don't have time to chase them around the countryside. I have the farm to take care of.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the first farm on the right. There are hired hands there. That much I found out. If you find the stone, please bring it back to me. I'll make sure you're well rewarded. You have my word. I was the one who found it, so by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
Tell me, how did you come by the stone in the first place?
That's a secret.
If you came by it honestly, why be so secretive about it?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not one to brag, that's all. And until it's back in my hands, I don't want to talk about it.
I can appreciate that. But sharing a story isn't exactly bragging.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. On the way to Wizard the Quarry. You probably know the place. I was going to take a shortcut through the woods, but there'd been a hell of a storm about a week before. It tore off roofs, carried away some shepherds' huts, even toppled the tower on those fortifications at Gutenberg. And it very nearly flushed us out of here too. A proper act of God it was. Well, the forest was a complete mess, so I couldn't go that way. So I decided I'd go through the field, and all of a sudden, I stumble over something. And what do I see? A thunderstone right under my foot. Stroke of luck it was.
In Rabosh, where people don't like me. Oh yeah, he wanted to see me.
Quick!
Darling.
Do you need something of me?
Well, I wanted to ask you for something.
Pray tell. What's it about?
You wouldn't want to have another bout, would you?
Right now?
Well, yeah.
Why? I already beat you. And Tuma and Stanley, too.
Exactly. So I figured that if I beat you now, you'll still win overall. But if Stanley saw me beat someone that kicked his ass, maybe he'd leave me alone.
And do you think you'd stand a chance to beat me?
Well, that's just it. I'd need you to help me a little.
Look, wouldn't you rather learn how to fight properly? I'll be happy to train you.
I don't know if it's a good idea. Auntie says I'm a little slow.
Oh, you'll manage. Knocking someone's teeth out is actually pretty simple. And you've got the strength of 3 men. So there's nothing for you to be afraid of.
Well, all right.
Oh, damn. 3 hours.
Oof, I can't anymore.
Me neither. Let's take a break.
Do you think I stand a chance against Stanley now?
Definitely a better chance than if you pretended to beat me, but still knew nothing. I'm not saying you'll beat him to a pulp now, but at least you should be able to hit back.
Thanks, Emery. You're a true friend.
You're welcome.
Hey, do you like horses or dogs?
Of course I do.
Me too. I knew right away you like animals. I can tell. Come see me in Grun sometime. I'll take care of the horses and hands, and I'll tell you all about them.
One point. Okay, I think it's time to go back and sleep. And then we go for Rabosh. And after Rabosh, guess we go down here and see what we can find.
Quick. Quick.
Why does it have to roll so much? I don't get it. If it's raw, then it doesn't roll. But as soon as you have it dried or smoked, it has It's like roll for 50 minutes. And stuff to be in the ditch.
Here we are.
This thing had to be locked. I don't get it. Okay, buddy, let's go all the way over there. Yeah, a bit of a ride. Do.
Quick.
Yeah, I don't like using the fast travel system. I'd rather follow the roads and handle if I want to fight or not fight bandits and just right by them. Or if they notice something, there should be a camp, right? Oh. Yeah. I guess it has been. That's kind of weird. It was like nothing to do in that place.
Quick!
What? I'll get you.
I don't think you will, buddy.
Quick!
Up here.
Ah, great. Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
That one is probably not gonna go through.
Tomlin over Horsham Way told me you pinched his Thunderstone. You and some Hensel fellow. So you better come clean before I let Tomlin beat the truth out of you.
Fuck me! So Bruthan's made you his lackey? As if that stone hasn't caused enough trouble already.
Watch your tongue. I'm no one's lackey. And you, go on. What happened with the stone?
We fucked up. And all because of that stupid stone. I wish we'd never taken it.
So Tomlin was right. It was you. Where's the stone now?
I haven't the faintest. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers. But that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthan's magic stone from him to help us fight them like. But Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing. And then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
How did your assault go?
Well, we're gonna go and
Hansel
kick
led
their
the
ass
way.
again. I
It
already
was
killed
him,
them
me, and
once.
Stislav. We wore padded doublets
Yes.
and took hunting knives and axes. Stislav had a bow too. We got within earshot when it all went to shit. Stislav stumbled and yelped. Then they noticed us. After that, everything happened so fast. We charged at them, Hensel up front with us behind. Arrows started raining down. They all missed Hensel, but I was shot in the arm. It hurt like hell. I was screaming and scared shitless. So I took to my heels. I met back here with Stislav. They chased him, but he being so lightly dressed and them in armor, they couldn't keep up.
How many of them were there?
I'd say 5, 6.
You went up against 6 of them?
Of course not. We waited for some of them to go on patrol. That left just 3, though heavily armored they were. If we'd caught them by surprise, it might have worked.
Why did you want to kill them?
Why? To stop them doing mischief round here. We wanted to help the village. We could hide in fear and moan, or do something about it. And we also wanted to make a bit of a name for ourselves among the locals.
It was brave of you. You wanted to do the right thing. I would have done the same.
Not that it did any good, but thanks. All the folk here now take me for a fool. You're the only one to see it differently.
Where's Stislav, anyway?
I don't know. He was a bundle of nerves after what happened. Packed up and left. I've no idea where he went, and I don't blame him. I'm not exactly doing great myself. It really pissed Andrew off, and now he's even nastier to the villagers than before.
But yeah, we're gonna deal with him.
Who is this Andrew Ramhead?
A mercenary commander from King Sigismund's army. He's been ordered to guard the roads with his men. Or so he says. But apart from that, they also carry out raids, rob the people, mug merchants and steal cattle. And they make the peasants pay tribute. And of course, after our fuck-up, they've turned the screws and are demanding even more. Another reason for
I happened to
everyone
go
round here
there
to hate
and
me.
killed the gang already.
What about the Lord in these parts? I mean, there's a fortress here, so he must have plenty of men-at-arms.
Well, the Lord has decreed that no action is to be taken. He says it's better to put up with these fuckers than to flush them out, because that might raise King Sigismund's hackles and he'd only dispatch more troops. That's what I heard, anyway.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No. I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
Can you hear yourself? You attacked a band of hardened mercenaries. Anyone else would have paid for that with their life, but not one of you was killed. Not to mention that this Hensel, the one with the stone, wasn't hit by a single arrow. But you were.
Sakura, I never thought of it that way. You know, you might be right.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborj and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
Why doesn't the local lord do it?
Because he doesn't give a shit, for Christ's sake. He cares nothing for the likes of us, understand? Hensel's just a stable boy who toils with his hands. No lord's going to do a deal with Andrew for him.
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
How about I just kill them all?
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well armed, you know.
Yeah.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. If I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much. May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, not. I know.
Quiet! Going!
Shut up!
We're under attack! What are you doing? A weapon? You fucker!
I'm all yours. Fuck
Oh,
you.
what the?
Watch out! I can't aim! Fucking bastard!
Fuck! Another one.
Hey, you there. This is a military encampment, not an alehouse. So you better have good reason to be here. And I'll be glad to hear it. Are you bloody deaf? Don't fuck with me.
Let's see, armor. Oh, better. That one is even better. And also better. What? Hello now. This cover only one. We have to have some boots then. Oh, upgrade. Hmm. Okay, more upgrades. Not be good for thief skill. Okay. So let's see. Put that one away. That is a nice hammer that we're gonna keep. That's a kind of neat shield, though. The only problem with these shields is that they don't have that much durability. Better. That one is actually better, and it's. Okay, then put it on. So is this one better on? No, not on that one. It has better charisma, so it's better there. So let's see here now. Not that one. Do 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 do. There's chest in. Oh my god, game. What the heck is wrong with you sometimes? I was like stuck up there. Oh god, even stuff. I have an issue problem getting rid of stuff as it is. Yeah. What?
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Christ almighty, you stormed in on them like you were the Archangel Michael himself. Thanks for getting me out of here.
I'm expecting something from you, buddy.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Yeah, the dog is very good boy.
We've survived drought. We've survived floods, plague and fires and failed harvests. But now we face a far greater catastrophe.
Where the heck are we running to? Okay, stop.
You alright?
Yeah, I am. All things considered. Thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. God knows what they would have done to me in the end. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hensel, and I owe you big time, Henry. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble. But grateful nonetheless.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
From what I hear, Stislav made it out unscathed too. But what happened scared him so much he scarpered.
Sakra. At least he's alive. I was worried about them both. It's all my fault, you know. Oh, I dread to think what could have happened to him.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who by the way is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection, Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdol to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something, well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra. That stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Sukdol.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Clever. Take what you can and stash the rest for later.
I'd have helped myself to it, but think of it as my way of thanking you. I just hope they weren't making it up, and you find something there.
I'll take a look around and see. Thanks for telling me.
Well, it's the least I can do. And good luck with that bloody stone. Though my advice would be to steer well clear of it.
I'm still curious about your Thunderstone story.
Well, as you wish. It's not as if I'll ever forget it, anyway.
Tell me the whole story from the beginning.
Well, it just pissed us off how Andrew was always extorting and bullying everyone. And not just us. The local lord who did nothing about it. And everybody in the village kept grumbling, but nobody took any action. I knew about Tomlin's stone, and I thought that with its help, we'd have the edge on them. That we'd help the people in the village. And make a bit of a name for ourselves around here. So when he refused to give it to us, I borrowed it from him. Well, I was thinking we'd give it back as soon as we'd sorted Andrew out. I'm serious.
Even other people know
I swear.
what it means to borrow stuff.
And what about your expedition?
Well, first, we scouted the place on the sly, and then waited for some of his men to go out on patrol. We armed ourselves as best we could, and made our move. From the top of that rock there. We were almost there, but then Stislav stumbled or something. Made a ruckus, and they spotted us. After that, everything happened so fast. I hollered and lunged at them. Peter was yelling something, so I thought he was behind me. All these shots were whizzing past as I charged at them, but nothing hit me. Well, then I got stuck in. They outnumbered us. In the end, I took a blow to the head. That was pretty much it for me.
What happened after you were captured?
I was scared, shitless. I thought they were going to kill me. One of them suggested just leaving me tied up in the woods or drowning me. But thankfully, Andrew disagreed. So they held me prisoner. I don't even know why.
And this Andrew and his soldiers, what were they doing here?
Andrew Ramed, they called him. He had this handsome hammer, shaped like a ram it was. And that's what they say he named himself after. Their orders were to keep watch out here. They had their own ideas of what that meant. They fleeced wayfarers, merchants, locals, wherever they could. No one was safe. They often grumbled that the army wasn't paying them properly. But if you ask me, they more than made up for it on the side. They even took someone's cow.
What are you going to do now?
Oh, I don't know. Same as before, I suppose. There's nothing to keep us here, but I can see Peter and me staying another summer. Perhaps longer. I mean, it's nice here, and the village is protected by a strong fortress. It's a good place, if you ask me. You never know. I might find myself a piece of land, or marry into some.